This is the app that I've been building for a few days now, and the idea is that we make building decks for Magic the Gathering easier using AI as a supplementary tool. I don't think it'll remove the manual process, but at least we can curve the complication of building a deck. So we're just going to log in here. Um, and then we're going to be able to uh, go to deck builder, for example. If you don't have a deck, we can then go through the process of saying, I only want to build a deck with cards I own. You could select a format. Let's do standard. I haven't really done this one yet. I don't know what it's going to bring up. Let's let's consider um, let's do random and unpredictable effects. Okay, let's do this one. And then let's try to do something mid-range. And then we'll do it in the colors of white and blue. Um, let's just say generate. Now this is going to take a few seconds while this generates. Now this should be a 60 card deck um, for standard, and it should be a value of 5. Alright, so we got 47, so it didn't fully complete, but it gives us this validation warning. Um, we are using cards like Teferi Hero. We're doing this another Teferi, Sarah, Oswald. All these cards I have. A Soul Ring, Arcane, blah blah blah. Wedding announcements. Okay, and then it's given us lands that we should put into it. And then we can go fine tune this with other cards. Alright, so the deck revolves around Urza's ability to reduce artifact spells. Okay, so um, let's see here. Whenever a source deals damage to you, you deal one. No, that's not it. I'm trying to look for this. Anyways, allowing us to efficiently play powerful artifacts and enchantments that complement the chaos theme. Keep synergies, including draw, Teferi, and Shram, while generating threats. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we can then save this deck, and then we could say it's um, Urza Chaos, Chaos Standard, right? And then you could further give it information. Okay, so here we could view that deck. All right, and we're these are all cards that should be in our collection. Our collection is something that we manually curate uh, by either importing a list. For example, I have this one here. I'm not going to spell it with all the grammar or like the comma. Dean, oops, Dean, perfect. And then we can give it a deck set, which this will be Strixhaven, which is STX. Now you can put a quantity in the front if you have multiple of the cards. Uh, Here's a couple of versions, styles, like you could do this, you could do just the card name set, and then you can set your condition. We gotta set the layer in which it shows. That's not working right now. And then you can say import. So there we go. And now we can see that card is available. we could see the back side of the card on the ones with flips. Uh, oh, let's go back to it. You could see the different information about the card, the multiple sides. You could see the set, market value of that card, the ranking from EDH Rec, and the formality. Or I mean the format. All right. So yeah, you could pretty much build out your collection. You could build out a deck. Here's a Chatterfang deck that I've been building. So Chatterfang is this commander right here, and he's basically green black, right? So his set is going to be green and black, and then you can see that up here. You can see the card count currently that I have, and then you could see the list. So what we could do in addition is we could actually optimize this deck, and we see right away a rules violation. You can see like its suggestions for what we probably need to do. Here's key recommendations. You have 32 mana sources, need approximately 35. Consider adding 3 more. Some of these are just recommendations. For example, if you have a bunch of card interactions or card advantage that allows you to go fetch lands, you probably don't need as many uh, protections. So this is a good thing. It's only seeing 2 of them. Um, Very low creature count. Again, the commander is going to create a bunch of tokens. So my creatures are going to primarily be about tokens or artifacts that generate tokens, stuff like that. So I'm playing with that at the moment. You can see mana, for example. It can we can get suggestions based on what um, what could help increase mana. uh, Card interactions, for example. What else did it say? We need pr protection, removal. We're good with removal because I'm playing with Graveyard Hate. Well, not hate, but Graveyard Recursion, and then I'm also trying to use the black as a to pick off my opponent's um, my opponent's board state, like the key pieces, and hopefully I could tear them up and overrun them. But let's say we generate protections. Let's take a second. So what it's going to do is it's going to look at what we have and suggest cards in that list. Okay, so right here we don't need white. I don't know why it's giving us white. That's just a fine tune. Bitter Blossom. This one's cool. I like this. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. You create 1/1 Black Road token with flying. This isn't protection, so that's wrong, but it does synergize with our deck. Maybe we could put this in. I do have this card. It's not here, so there. Uh, yeah, we could probably just add this to our failed to add to the deck. Okay, it's something to fix. There's a lot of things here that we need to fix. Draw a card, you gain life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. So this is basically getting life based on health. That's a form of protection, I guess. I don't think it's quite accurate. Anyways, and then we can fine tune by removing cards, and then we can, um, yeah, we can remove cards, and then I used to have a prompt here that would allow us to say replace with something that does this. Um, and that's it. That's that's the whole build at the moment. Um, there's a filters list, so you can filter based on rare, right? So now we should get rares. Um, yeah, so all rares. Um, let's see, mythics. Yeah, this is working. Okay. Mythic, mythic, mythic. Yeah, all these are mythics. Yeah, that's mythic. Um, yeah, okay. Uh, so cards usually come in with a rarity, and we're checking against that rarity data. Um, what else? Oh, I was working with a card scanner feature using some sort of like OCR or optical character recognition. This proves to be a lot harder, so I'm not quite doing that. But I have another add card like Legion, right? I spelled Legion wrong. Let's do so. We have a Legion initiative here. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, I'm missing the S. Yeah, there it is. So we can add this. We can add the quantity. We could set what type of deck it's from. I mean, set it's from. It's a 2x2 uh, 2022. Yeah, this one. And we don't have the fancy one, so we're going to select this one. Well, it's pretty much near mint. So why can we not? Oh, there it is. So, and now we've added the card, right? So I've showed you a few ways to do it. We can upload a file. You can actually download a template. Um, this template is basically a text file showing you how to build. Um, let's see what else. But yeah, so now we could do, I don't know, peer into the abyss, into the abyss, and then this is from M21, and then we have uh, Nyambi esteemed speaker. Now this is hard and frustrating. There are ways. Oh, Nambi. That's what I meant. I need to fine tune the spell checker. Sure, there you go. Nambi. Yep. M21. I need to fine tune the spell checker. I gotta fix some of the AI generation. I gotta basically put guardrails for that. Um, there's some things with the optimizer that I need to do, but overall, I mean, I was able to pretty much build my Chatterfang deck. Oh, another thing that I've added, for some reason, there we go. Deck, Chatterfang, Grave Token. Uh, Another thing that I've added is a checklist. So that amber orange I'm gonna get rid of, but as I'm physically collecting the cards, I can go and just check off that I've got the card, right? Which makes it really easy to build the decks. These are nice. Some of these I have in other decks, like this doubling season. You typically only have one of them. Um, so I'm gonna go find them, put them in. Once I have it, I'll basically check it off. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.